Welcome back, guys. The camera just died there, so I'm getting back into my DVD pickup. This will be part 2, I guess, but we were talking about Legends of Wrestling. I got the collection here, and I was just discussing here. I had no idea what this was originally worth, but when I picked it up and opened it up, there was a receipt inside. And the guy originally paid $25.99 for it. This was back 6 years ago. Almost 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago now. So he paid $25.99 plus tax. It came to about $30 at Best Buy. Sorry guys, but yeah. Okay, $30. I've watched a few of these on the internet there, YouTube, whatever. But I was always interested in these. Let's get into it, guys. There must be 2 of these packs, because I looked up on YouTube if anybody had made a video on this. I never seen these collections before, only on internet. So there is 3 here, and there's another 3 out there. So here we have Legends of Wrestling Heat Seekers, including Scott Hall, Goldberg, Lex Luger, Paul Heyman, Vince Russo, Buff Bagwell, and the Fabulous Freebirds. Now, what these are like a panel of Hall of Famers and legends discussing a certain topic here. Let me read the back for you real quick. For the first time ever on DVD, no holds barred conversation with the people who witnessed history in the making. What went on behind the scenes and some of the biggest moments in wrestling history by the people who lived it. Hall of Famer Jim Ross hosts a panel that discussed the lives and careers of sports entertainment's biggest stars. Michael Hayes, Dusty Rhodes, Eric Bischoff, Jerry the King Lawler, and more share revealing, surprising, and controversial comments. Let's get a close-up of the disc, guys, and show you the cool pictures here. There's the cover there. We got Sergeant Slaughter, Junkyard Dog, King, and Ric Flair and Buff Bagwell. There is the 3 that come inside. And every DVD comes with the full-length interview and tons of matches. And like this one is the Heat Seekers version. You got Luger and Bagwell on there. Great matches. Great list of matches. We got Luger versus Michael Hayes for the United States Championship. Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash. A boxing match. Buff Bagwell versus Roddy Piper. Up next here we have Jerry Lawler and Junkyard Dog. And if you look closely here, we got a picture of, the panel. For 2000, this came out in 2008, 2009, so I believe this is kind of like pre-network, and this is an idea they probably had that would be used towards putting the network together. Like WWE 24/7 is something they wanted, like their own network, and it really flopped at first, and now with the network it's awesome, and putting all these legends together and just have them sit there and bullshit for over an hour is great stuff. So I think this is really great. they could really have something like this on the network today, like the table for three and this, that, and the other. Jerry Lawler versus Owen Hart, Roddy Piper, Bret Hart at Inner House, Kiss My Foot match. And we got JYD versus King Harley Race, JYD versus Macho Man. Wow. 1985. So like I said, guys, each DVD here has a full-length documentary. Just really cool collection here. Let's take a look at the disc. Ric Flair and Sergeant Slaughter, man. Two guys that went through it all. Ric Flair, starting in AWA with Vern, and then going to the NWA and WCW, WWF, back to WCW and Jim Crockett Promotions. We got Slaughter versus Mike Rotundo, known as IRS. Wow, 1982. Texas Death Match for the WWE title. Slaughter and Bob Backlund. Here's one. Ric Flair vs. Kurt Hennig. October 99. Just final comments before I get into wrapping this up is that these matches on here are really something I really look forward to watching. That early 80s, late 70s stuff, anything from the 80s I'm really interested in at this point in my life, because I've seen everything from the Attitude Era. I've seen everything as of, the past 10, 15 years. So stuff from the 80s and the 70s is what I'm really looking forward to these days. And with a lot of these matches, I'm really looking forward to it. So we got 3-4 great pickups today. Just great stuff here, guys. I really wish they would release like a wrestling challenge or WWF superstars from the from the 80s and the early 90s. When there was no Monday Night Raw and there was only WWF superstars or whatever it was called back then. I wish they would release more on that stuff, but subscribe to the channel, guys. I got one more DVD update video for you after this. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.